I'm going to give you a run through the app. This is like any other app. The more you use it, the better you're going to get at it. I'm going to go through some of the main things that I want you to do ASAP, such as setting up MyFitnessPal, smartwatch. They're very crucial information, and then just how to navigate some of the main things. Okay, let's get into it. This is the app. By now you should have this downloaded. And this is what it's going to look like. But the first thing I want you to do is come across these three little dots down here in the bottom corner. And then I want you to scroll down and you're going to have connect. And the first thing I want you to connect to is MyFitnessPal. You can also use the in-app food tracker, but if you've used MyFitnessPal, I want you to connect to it. It is very, very simple. You just go to connect, and what it's going to ask you to do is just to sign in to MyFitnessPal. So you give it the details that's required, use password, sign in, and then just go authorize. Now that is done, the next thing that you need to do is it says make diary public. This is actually done in MyFitnessPal. If you go to MyFitnessPal, you're going to have to go down to more. You're going to scroll down here to the bottom where it says settings, and then you're just going to have to go to diary settings, and then you're just going to have to go into diary sharing, and then usually it's defaulted on private. Mine is already in public, but you want to change yours to public. And once that's done, you can come back into the app here and you can go turn on diary syncing, and at this point it should be successful. If there's any issues with this, don't worry, okay? We will get it working. Once that's done, then you're going to go down to your smartwatch. So it's the same protocol. I use Garmin. If you use Apple Watch, it's Apple Health that you can connect to. So open Apple Health and you just need to enable the permission, okay? Very simple instructions there. And then what that will do is that will pull the data from your Apple Watch. As you can see, there's no way to connect your Apple Watch here because Apple Watch data is stored through Apple Health. Very straightforward, same as MyFitnessPal. You just connect and follow through. And this is very important because this will give us key information, such as like if you're out running, we'll be able to see what type of running you were doing. And if you were tracking your calories, we'll be able to see the meals that you were applying, what sort of foods that you're eating. And not only that, you'll be able to go into some of the detail, such as here. You'll be able to see the breakdown, like where are you at with your calories for the day? How many calories have you logged for the day? Are you getting sufficient fiber? All of that is here. Very crucial information for us as coaches and you as clients. This is your calendar, and your calendar has daily tasks. Okay, one of them will be like, let's say, log your weight. Go to this plus sign here. You can apply it, such as body stat. But you can put in your body stat, and it's always going to be kgs, one decimal place. Don't worry about any of these measurements. Okay, we're using body weight, we're using body images. You'll also have some targets. It might be hit 8 to 10 or 8 to 12,000 steps, and you get that completed. You'll also get points for this as well if you're on the challenge. You'll also have other targets like eat more protein, and if you scroll across, it'll tell you exactly what type of protein sources we want to be eating. Not only that, you can come across here to the knife and fork, and you can actually get some recipes. Now, these are to be used as inspiration. Do not follow these like the Bible because they're not 100%, all right? You have lots of different variety there. Not only that, you can just change them if you want to switch it, and it'll give you like a coffee, mocha, protein shake, which actually is pretty nice, and this can be made pretty easy. Then you can also do the likes of a shopping list, so it'll basically pull all the information from the ingredients that you've selected, and then you can go into your store and you can click these off. You also have your workouts. These are your programs. So this is a default one that I've set myself, okay? But if you go into your calendar, we'll either have these set for you or you can log them as you go along. For example, you can hit the plus sign and you can go to workouts. You can see which ones are available. Today is Thursday, so Thursday I usually do legs, so I can start this program, and you can just go start now. Once you start the program, everything else is pretty much laid out for you. It tells you how much rest you need. You just record the amount of reps that you do with the amount of weight, okay? And there's also a little bit of instructions about how to go about this, such as warm-up sets and working sets, and these are all working sets. If there's anything you don't like, you can hit these three little arrows here and you can go substitute, and you can just write in something else, which leads me on to the next bit, okay? So you can communicate with us, the icon down here, and it'll either be me or my coach. And you can see that you can ask questions. This is where you'll get your messages. You know, how was your first week? Tell me something positive. Tell me something you're struggling with. And you can type back. So you can say, I struggle with my protein during the weekend. As you can see, your coach then will see this and they'll review it. And we don't mind voice notes in return, but you have to keep them to 2 minutes. And don't be sending me 5 of them that are 2 minutes long, like 2 minutes max. For us, we'll send back voice notes because it's It's probably quicker for us. For you, try and give us written feedback. If you need to send us a voice note, absolutely no problem whatsoever. But this will be our main channel of communication during the challenge, or if you're working with me one-to-one, we'll be using this as well. One last thing I actually forgot to mention, when you come across to here, you'll see you have the challenge here. So we're gonna have a nice little leaderboard. I'm currently top, I'm the only person in it. And then we're gonna have, so TCM8 is the one you'll have access to, and we can share some stuff here. So you can share maybe a nice recipe, right? You can share that with the group. Whether you're in TCMA or whether you're in the group coaching, the one-to-one, we still have this model where we can share these things with the rest of the group, and other people can collaborate as well. It's just nice to keep those little things going. As I said, for the coach, we're looking at your step counts, we're looking at how your weight is fluctuating, how your calorie intake is going, and then we're looking at your habits and whether they're being adhered to.